To manifest wealth, we put into action the required wisdom. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers. That place where we follow those breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, in the last video, a couple of videos back, I think, we talked about this new Bitcoin reserve asset and how Donald Trump pivoted. And we know had more to do with relationships. Well, I felt like this is worth talking about a little bit more, as it's making us as investors have to consider pivoting as well. And like with any plans, if you was about to go on a trip somewhere, you're going to plan in things. You're going to plan in stops, gas routes, cheapest route, food. These are the things you're going to factor into your trip. And I feel like you have to do the same thing, guys, when it comes to investments. Like I told you, don't be tribal about your crypto. Don't overinvest in just one asset. You have to diversify. At least that's how I plan ahead. So that's what we're going to be talking about as we flesh out some more of this, because I know you guys here on Grow Rich, Grow Happy are serious about your investments. Therefore, you need to, at least I think you should have a well-rounded idea of what's going on in crypto and how one thing affects the others, and nothing affects crypto more than what happens with granddaddy Bitcoin. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Guys, this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. I'm Mr. Forsyth, and I ask that you just do me one favor. It'll give me all the gratitude. Smash that like button, guys. If you're here for the first time, consider subscribing and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video. And for those of you who are looking for another type of group, a little close-knit group, you want to check out my Patreon page, The Free Thinkers. I made a post over there today with another crypto play that I've been looking into. And that's for the paid subscribers over there. I gave them a detailed background. You can check that out. And I do plan on going live over there with all of the members this weekend. It looks like it's going to be Saturday. So check that information out as well, as I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you, as well as your passions and your goals. Check down below also for a Tangem wallet, guys. 10% off. It goes to help the channel. And guys, I bought some crypto today. Just FYI, I bought some IOTA, not financial advice, but I bought some within my Tangem. I purchased some BNB within my Tangem, and then I swapped for some IOTA. So I had to do that though. The swap actually I had to do over on Coinbase wallet. It is decentralized, and then I shipped that IOTA back to my crypto wallet over on Tangem. So check that out, guys. You don't want to get caught without your crypto. So with that, guys, what I want to talk about is just this Bitcoin. So I'm going to preface by saying this. Be happy for Bitcoin. We have to root for Bitcoin. I don't even hold Bitcoin. And the reason I don't hold it is because it's one of those things where it's way out there right now. And I know Bitcoin is going to be successful, but I can make more money in other plays. Will I eventually buy some? Yes, if there's some left. But that doesn't mean anything. I still believe crypto. When it comes to crypto, Bitcoin is granddaddy. So I root for Bitcoin. I want Bitcoin to not struggle. I do. Like all of you should, because I know that it brings up the market. So Bitcoin's down, you're going to see everything else suffer as well. So that's why I'm for crypto. So, but we need to talk about what's going on right now with Donald Trump and Bitcoin. And I'm going to jump over here because I want to show you guys something. Right now, Bitcoin is at 80,000. But let's jump over here, guys, because this is actually important. So check this out. And this breaks it down pretty good. They say, here's what the strategic Bitcoin reserve could mean for Bitcoin. So first, let me explain it to you like this. Let's take the government and Bitcoin. So imagine this, and this is the best way I can break it down to you. The government is a kid with a jar of marbles. They got this big jar of marbles. Some of those marbles in that jar are from other kids that broke rules. Yeah. And in sense, the government has all this crypto that they have. They're saying roughly 200,000 Bitcoin worth billions. And all of it was really seized from criminals. But they would like to acquire more. So they're basically that kid with marbles that they've taken from other kids who broke a lot of rules. And their mother, which is the taxpayer, is saying, I'm not giving you allowance to buy more marbles. Or in other words, us as taxpayers, we're like, our taxes, we shouldn't be paying taxes for you to go out and splurge on more Bitcoins. Therefore, those kids with those marbles have to get creative, and they have to say, okay, maybe I'm going to have to swap some of my G.I. Joes or some of my toys over here so I can get some more marbles, but because I can't spend any of my mom's money. That's essentially what's going on with Bitcoin right now. So the government has this Bitcoin. They're saying they're not going to sell it, which is great for Bitcoin because that removes it from the market and you don't have to worry about it. Makes it more scarce, put it that way. But why a lot of people are a little bit upset is because initially, like I've told you in past videos, the government said that they would be buying up so much Bitcoin every year for 4 years so they hit their mark. Now, based on that calculation, everybody's seen Bitcoin hitting 200,000 and higher, right? Well, that's not the plan right now. Now they're going to have to get creative because they don't want to spend. They're not going to spend taxpayers' money to do so. So now they got to get creative and say, well, maybe we can hawk some gold for it. Maybe we can sell some stock to get some of this Bitcoin, and we can continue. We can also continue seizing Bitcoin from criminals. That could take our stash up. But under no circumstances can we spend any of the taxpayers' money to buy Bitcoin. That's where the conundrum comes in at. So with that preface out the way, let's continue. So what's going on here? So they said basically this could be held for years and years, almost forever. But some things that they said in this article is why I'm telling you guys to continue to diversify and don't hold them at their word, as we've seen so many things change. Even this article that came out, and I believe this article is on the Motley Fool, but even this article says something. It's not even holding them to what they're saying. And in various parts of this article, like here, the government could be holding this coin forever. And it says, per the White House, the new strategic Bitcoin reserve will be stocked with Bitcoin that the government, that the Department of Treasury came into possession via criminal or civil asset forfeitures, as well as via other avenues that do not involve buying it directly. This is the example I gave you with the kid with the marbles. So I want to continue down here because it says, hold on, where are we at? Right up in here somewhere. Worth $16. So this talks about how much they're holding. Over the course of years, the additional price impulse from the government holding coins could be significant. It's estimated that the U.S. now holds about 200,000 Bitcoins, guys, which could currently be worth 16 billion. Can you imagine, guys? So they're saying, per the White House, they have sold off approximately 17 billion worth of Bitcoin. If it retains a similar amount moving forward, eventually it could be notable holder relative to coin's total market cap today of nearly 1.7 trillion, as there can only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in total. Any coins the government gets now may be much more valuable in the future. So it's an investment by the government as well. But they make it a point throughout this article, guys, in different areas to say, if this holds true, if they don't change the plans. Right now, what we know is this, but that could change. And this is actually piggybacking off of what I said in a previous video. I want to say yesterday, how I talked about XRP not being included in any of that. It piggybacks because, like I said, anything's possible right now, guys. They are saying one thing in the government and they're doing another, or they're saying something and then it comes out and they've tweaked it just a little bit. And I'm telling you, this is going on because there's bigger players involved that you really have to make happy. I'm just being honest. This is the way I see it from where I sit. With that, guys, we can't really bank on anything other than diversify, continue to look at the tokens that we hold. I seen something on meme coins last night. And meme coins are being slaughtered right now, guys. If you're holding a lot of meme coins and you're looking in your wallets, you seriously now should be looking and saying, man, are they ever going to come up? Now, I believe in being positive and staying positive, but you need something to hold that on. Like, I can look at Bitcoin, I can tell you throughout the long run, Bitcoin is going to rise. Same with XRP, same with a lot of the ISO 20022 plays, those token plays, because they have a use case for them. They're writing rules and laws for them right now. And that flip is about to be switched this summer, where everyone is going to be on that ISO standard. So with that, when I'm looking at a lot of the things that I'm moving in, as I told you guys, I bought some more IOTA today. And the reason I bought it is because I feel like right now, the way the market is tanking or has tanked, is some of these assets that were a little bit high, like IOTA was like $32, $33 when I initially had got in it. Now I'm looking at them down. I think I got in it today at like 16 or 17 cents. And I said, now that's a deal, considering that I've done my research on them and I see where they're going. I see their use case and they're ISO compliant. So these are the things I'm looking at right now. But it's all on Big Daddy Bitcoin's shoulders, how Bitcoin performs, guys. And right now, Bitcoin is down. So those of you probably with the capital, if you're looking for something that's a little bit safer, Bitcoin might be for you. I'll never tell someone not to buy Bitcoin, because it's actually it's proving right now it's scarce. And it's going to be scarce. But I just believe there are other scarce assets as well that are going to be used. Bitcoin is just that digital gold. So understand what's going on right now with the government. Understand that it can change from day to day. But as of right now, guys, I think Bitcoin is in a good situation. Although Bitcoiners and people who are really on the Bitcoin maxis, they didn't get everything that they wanted out of this reserve asset deal that's going on. But they did get some. They got a little bit, where they're going to continue and they're going to figure ways to buy some more. They meaning the government. But again, that could change tomorrow too. And I feel like you need to be ready for anything. So look at your wallets, guys. Diversify. Please don't be tribal. To the next one, this your boy. I'm out.